Welcome to Los Angeles and the Staples Center, where tonight the Los Angeles Clippers are trying to rewrite their history. With the win, these faces can erase a 30-year drought of advancing to the second round of the NBA playoffs. The Clippers lead the best-of-7 series 3-1. Matt Devlin, Jeff Van Gundy, David Aldridge here at the Staples Center. Danny Crawford getting set. They toss it up, Marcus Camby and Elton Brand. And Jeff Van Gundy, the defense for the Clippers in this series has been outstanding.
They've been an outstanding defensive team all year. They get back, they allow the least transition points in the league. They've got good length, they've got good individual defenders, and they've got outstanding depth.
Sam Cassell, Chris Kaman, underneath the whistle and a foul. He said, well, what other head coach in the NBA has flown over to Belgium to see you play? He said, you can play for us, and he's done a great job in this series defensively.
He's found his niche as their perimeter stopper, and I give Corey Maggette a lot of credit, too, because he's accepted his role coming off the bench.
Greg Buckner, Andre Miller. This is a Denver Nuggets team that has just shot the ball poorly throughout. They've been atrocious. Gino Mobley, pull up, uses the glass. He's so quick.
Coverage at all. Where when you have a team that has three-point shooting surrounding your best player, you get more one-on-one coverage.
And that's something they haven't had in this series since 19%. 6-0 start for the Clippers as Quentin Ross knocks it down. And the Denver Nuggets now lead by 1. That's one of the things that Mike Dunleavy said, listen, it's just been their inability to knock down shots. And George Karl told me that, listen, we've had good looks, we just haven't been able to get them to fall in. He's thinking that the law of averages may pay off. Gino Mobley drills it. Nahara. Offensive foul on Eduardo Nahara.
Denver runs after makes and misses. They're after a made basket by Mobley.
For Sam Cassell with 2 NBA rings, both down in Houston. Nelson just picked up his second, and this is his 13th season in the NBA. And he has played in the postseason 10 of those 13 years, so he's used to being here. Of course, he brought the Minnesota Timberwolves to the Western Conference Finals in 2004.
And his injury in that season against the Lakers was a big factor in Los Angeles overcoming Minnesota's home court advantage and advancing to the finals once again.
Free agent at the end of the season, 36 years of age. His 13th season out of Florida State. First round selection, 24th player chosen overall by the Rockets. Here's Mobley. It didn't go, and Andre Miller snares the rebound. Shot doesn't go. Back to Miller. Gets the roll. And a strong start for Miller, who's 4 of 8, and he has 8 points.
He's got a power forward mentality. He's always in the paint. Good offensive rebounder, always going to the rim. Very good finisher inside.
Heyman finishes strong inside. Well, they're turning it over just 12 times, but yet they're not converting.
This is a make-or-miss series. The Clippers have more makers as shooting the ball than Denver does. And the other problem, Matt, is this. And they have the size to rebound the ball with them.
The bottom line is 12 less points a game. And speaking to George Karl, he said, listen, the playoffs, they magnify your weakness. And the weakness has been outside shooting. That has been the problem for them all season long. But they lead now by 4. Corey Maggette over the last 3 games has been outstanding in this series. Fading, shot good.
He thinks of himself as a starter. He could start for many teams. But for this Clipper team, he's best served coming off the bench. Instant offense. 42 points in the last 2 games in only 50 minutes. That's the type of production off the bench you need to win series and win championships.
Over the last 3, averaging 18 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Anthony guarded by Mobley. Here's Boykins. And a 3-pointer and an air ball. And there you go. Anthony sees it coming, and he gives up to go to a wide open 3.
He makes it a good post-up shot there. The double team was a little bit late. The next possession, the help came because they forced him further off the block. It led to another wide-open shot by Boykins. He just airballed.
Chris Kaman in this series averaging just under 10 points and 7 rebounds. Whereas a coach and even as a teammate, you say go up strong, finish. Kaman ties it at 29.
Sometimes you get caught in between the layup and the dunk.
Kaman hedges out hard, spreads Miller out. Buckner forced to take the three, and he makes it. Buckner, 1 for his last 16, 6 for 27 in the series.
That's what you need, dribble penetration, the proper spacing by Denver, and to make.
1 of 3 from beyond the arc are the Denver Nuggets, and they lead by 3. Radmanovic can shoot the 3. Shot doesn't go. Livingston with the rebound and the putback. Because of his size, he had 8 rebounds.
And they got great productivity out of their draft. Chris Kaman, Sean Livingston, and you need guys, as Maggette finishes it inside, you need your draft picks to come through with the salary cap and luxury tax rules the way they are in today's NBA.
Boykins, Nahara, Canby, Buckner, and Miller on the floor. Miller has been productive. Working against Livingston, shot doesn't go, and Brand with a rebound. Livingston along with Kaman, Mobley, Maggette and Brand on the floor for Mike Dunleavy. Maggette up top, open 3, got it. Maggette just 2 of 7 in the series from beyond the arc, but he drills it.
He's never hesitant. He's always looking to put pressure on the defense. And again, that's a luxury you need to have if you're a championship caliber team.
Has the last 7 for the Clippers. Shot clock down to 5. Buckner forced to take the shot, and it doesn't go. Mobley looking for the cutting Kaman, and Canby steals it away. Denver's missed 10 of their last 13 shots. Miller backing down, double comes with Kaman. Nahara, jumper doesn't go.
That's Nahara's 4th or 5th spot-up shot. Here's another one, and he's not even close. He works hard, he's playing hard, but they need a big to put the ball in the basket from the perimeter with Miller and Anthony facing double teams in the post.
Shooting just 32%, yet they're hanging around. Elton Brand on the inside. And the Clippers stretching it out to 6.
Particularly a perimeter scorer that can create his own shot.
Canby by the finger roll. It's a 6-point game near the 2-minute mark here. Second quarter, game 5. Denver shooting just 33%. Clippers 47% as Mobley drills the shot. And he, familiar sight.
How quickly a series can change. They had the ball a couple times late in game 1, couldn't cash it in and make. Then they lose game 2, win game 3, and then get blown out. That had to be probably the most disappointing game, getting blown out of game 4 at home.
100-86, and the Clipper bench outscored the Nuggets 47-29 in the first half. Clippers shot 62%. First half tonight, 44%. Mobley. Miller closes on Cassell. He gets by him. Here's Mobley for 3.
The difference in the two teams is right there. James is a pass-first player. Anthony's a shot-first player. Neither style is preferable. It's just how you play the game, what you're best at it. You see Cassell right there, who's at his best, going to his left for the pull-up. But Anthony has provided Denver in his short career an offensive primary scoring option. And they don't have anyone else they can consistently go to, as Buckner makes a nice runner in the lane, that they can consistently go to create points. Think about it. no other post-up player that can man a double team, and no perimeter player that can go one or two dribbles and stop and shoot over a defender late in the shot clock situation.
And yet they're hanging around by 3, but Cassell heating it up. He's knocked down consecutive shots, and it's back to a 5-point game.
First NCAA Final Four game there. 1967 Alcindor versus Houston rematch. Yeah.
How about that? That was right after the Doors concert you went to.
That's exactly right. Lynn Shackelford with that rainbow three from the corner. Really not have been an efficient team in this series so far, but they are playing much harder at a much higher level here right now to start this second half.
Bruce Paul saying because of the injuries and the setbacks during the season that the wins have had to come in different ways, whether it's defense, rebounding, some nights making shots. As that shot goes, he said we haven't won.
Did well.
One of the reasons why they succeeded in game number 3, getting to the offensive glass. Livingston looking over Boykins. Here's McGetty. Shot good. Sandstrom. Hey, on the guy. Came in and they fit right in.
And Sam wants to get paid. He wants another contract.
Free agent. So is Vladimir Radovanovic. He's on the floor along with Livingston, Brand, Mobley, and McGetty. Nelson along with Canby. Anthony and Boykins on the floor for Denver. Mobley posting up on Miller. Spins, fading. Tough shot goes. Mobley. The Clippers on a 12-3 run. 10-point advantage, their largest lead. Yeah.
So in the post, the Clippers can go to Cassell, they can go to Brand, they can go to Kaman, and they can go to Mobley. Having 4 primary post players, and I haven't even mentioned Corey McGetty in the post.
Offensive foul. Miller just picked up his 3rd.
Very effective on that side of the floor.
McGetty over Anthony. Corey McGetty. And the Clippers keep on rolling. McGetty with 15.
Their bench is superior to Denver's in offensive ability. And you're seeing it right here, right now.
Spin move. Anthony. Travel. His 10th rebound. 12-point advantage for the Clippers. Elton Brand has been off tonight, but he finds it there.
And that's where he's really improved. He's become a good 17, 18-foot jump shooter. He's extended his range by a full step this season.
9.6 in the quarter. 3 of 6 from the floor. Canby raises the side of the rim. Last touch by Denver, and it's Clippers basketball. Up by 14, their largest lead. They've never advanced to the second half. Moving to California. The last time as Livingston does his work down low in the paint was back in 1976 when they were the Buffalo Braves and they defeated Philadelphia in the first round, and then they went on to take on the Boston Celtics, who eventually won the title in 1976. Johnson. Three-pointer. 73-57. And a great scene here in Los Angeles.
Well, they've always got a mismatch. They're trying to go at Boykins. They're going to Mobley. They're going to Livingston in the post. Positive rotation, leaving the board open. It's just a very difficult matchup right now for the Denver Nuggets.
A 20-3 run. Elton Brand with a double-double, his 3rd of the series. And they extend the lead 75-57. 8:01 to go. And the Clippers are on a 27-7 run. Buckner and Brand. Nice pass. Brand right to Kaman, who lays it up and through. 29-7 run by the Clippers. 10 points for Chris Kaman. They are 6:45 away from that. McGetty. Tapped out.
I think it's important for their team to realize this isn't an end point for them. As Brand steals and lays it in, this is not an end point. They can advance to the Western Conference Final. And then when you get to the Western Conference Final, you have a chance then to advance to the finals, and they have to stay hungry. This is not a one series and be happy type of situation.
Excellent point as Brand gets the block. Livingston to Mobley. Out of their seats.
On the break, left-hand shovel pass. Livingston, double-digit assists. He has as good a vision as anybody in the NBA.
Elton Brand knocks it down. Mike Dunleavy saying in that draft, he really liked Devin Harris out of Wisconsin, and then he saw Sean Livingston. He said, all right, that's it right there. That's the guy. Brand go inside to try to stop the 8-0 run. Double comes. Shot clock down to 6, to 5. Brand spin move. Ends the one.
And Cassell did a good thing. He reposted the ball to Brand after Brand threw it out of the double team, and then Brand got a good drive and spin move on Kleisel.
Charles saying that Carmelo Anthony is the rock of our team. We'll just keep going through him, going through him, going through him. They have, but he's got a little bit of help from Andre Miller tonight. Greg Buckner. This hasn't been enough. Up to this point with 2:45 to go. Turnover. Another turnover by the Clippers. Denied. Corey Maggette with the denial. Livingston flying through the air, and he is fouled. 96-83, and it has been this defense of the Clippers that has really caused the Nuggets throughout this series just so much trouble, and then the lack of outside shooting of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they go hand in hand. Great defense, poor perimeter shooting made it a very difficult series for the Nuggets, but the Nuggets overcame a lot to get this far.
Sam Cassell getting a hand. Here comes Elton Brand. Livingston at the free throw line. Elton Brand with 21 points and 13 rebounds.
Now he's seeing the good side of the NBA, and no one has worked as hard as he has to finally reach some team success here this season.
It has been 30 years and 3 cities for the Clippers. Maggette puts the period on the evening. The Clippers will advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs. The drought is over. Let's send it over to David Aldridge. D.A.?
We got the two guys here who really were the cornerstone of this thing finally turning around. Mike Dunleavy, Elton Brand. What do you think?
Our guys are just terrific throughout the whole series defensively. We want to lead with our defense. It's been our staple all year long. We did a great job in the first round.
Elton, you said beforehand you had some nerves. You didn't sleep well last night.
Yeah. A lot of nerves, but Coach said it's imperative that we come out, play our defense, and get a good start early. We had a 6-point lead at half, and we built it up from there.
Mike, I know you've said all along, none of these guys were part of this 30-year thing. You weren't part of this 30-year thing. But it's real. It's part of what this franchise has gone through. So what does it mean for this team to break through?
It means so much for all our fans who've been loyal for the whole time they've been out here in California. And again, for our guys, the young fellas coming in, we got a lot of confidence in the way they're playing.
Elton?
We're excited. And, we're proud of the Clipper Nation for sticking in there with us after all these years. And it's a great feeling.
You know, I heard some fans yelling, "We want Kobe." Is that all right with you guys?
Hey, we'll take him however we get him.
Yeah. You know, whoever we got next round, we'll be ready, definitely. Coach will have us ready.
All right, Mike Dunleavy, Elton Brand, thank you very much. Congratulations. The Los Angeles Clippers, for the first time in 30 years, are going to the second round.